Welcome to another video on my robotic arm and pneumatic hand made of fischertechnik. Focus is just like last time on the hand, and more specifically on these two sensors, where I have added some timing, hoping that the hand pitch will last long enough to get the hand past these sensors, and then have the pitch work like this, and then really long time instead of this movement, which it currently does. And then some more on the hand itself. So let's take a look. And again, screencast to show you code, output, the hand more in close-up, and then diagnostics interface, which I got working again thanks to the developer. Anyway, I was talking at the last moment of the end effector, which is basically the hand with the wrist. And fischertechnik has another kind of end effector, which is more known in the industry. So, and this is one of the examples that you have when you build it from an example. And on exhibitions many do have this end effector. Here should be a gearbox, but I don't have any left, so I built one anyway. So you can see that this is quite different, but very suitable to pick up parts here, and motorized and controlled by two switches. Anyway, quite different than my own hand effector. Then using Python 3, and let's go for it. And of course, I had to remove my supports, which you can see here as well. And there seems to be a little problem here and there. Yeah. And I have no idea where the problem is from, but it sounds like the compressor again. But it is all now about timing. So the release, this one, should be better. But I don't think it is. So let's interrupt and find out. Go back to the beginning. So, back to the beginning, like I said, with timing. 1 second, no, 10 seconds. And this is just 2. 10 seconds. And last time I ended with that I have to check whether 10 seconds is really 10 seconds. And for that I really need a program. I can't do it with the diagnostics interface, because then I can't time specifically. So let's go again and see whatever happens. Oh, by the way, do I have it everywhere now where I want it? This is T2 digital 1 and this is T2 digital 2. and that's in itself alright. So they check only, so now I check either one or the other, but not both at the same time, which may be necessary to do, but for now I don't. So let's go again. And now I have to look here for the 10 seconds start. And then I have to see the announcement that there is 10 seconds starting. Oh, there's something wrong here, down here, with the motor. Yeah, it has very... Let's see, is it really problematic? No, not really. This was 10 seconds. I have to check on my coder. Do I have an announcement that it is 10 seconds? Sleep 10. Aha. Start time. I have here something, but it's not indicating that it's 10 seconds. So I have to change that. So I know in the output that it is starting to wait for 10 seconds or lasting 10 seconds. Alright, now I have here the text added 10 seconds. So 10 seconds for T2 digital 2 and T1 digital 2. And now I can save again and start again. Now waiting for the announcement of the 10 seconds count. Now counting. It's pulling again. And now I have the point that with 10 seconds, right here and right here, that due to the position of the hand, it's not coming free. So I better make it 15. The problem is also that here, let me lift the camera a little bit. Right here I have the worm wheel, the worm gear, and this gear. They make it slow. So if I want to give it time, I have to make it 15 seconds or maybe even 20. So let's start with 15. And of course, then this has to be 15 as well. Text in itself doesn't change anything. And then I'll have to add it here as well. 15, 15, and 15. And only this one causes the 15, so let's go again. Does it now really pass the switch? Now it's pulling again. And right here it has pressed the switch, but here it hasn't. No, here it hasn't pressed the switch either, and it is pulling. So this takes time to test. It looks like now it has pressed the switch, but on this side it hasn't yet. No, it sure hasn't. So how do I make sure it has pressed? Well, T-digital is 1, oh, starts 15 seconds only. So in this case, how do I make sure that things, that the text shows that the sensor has been pressed? That's a good one, because right here even I can't see right away that it is alright. There's a lot of text, and actually I should write it in a log file. That makes it much easier to comprehend. Alright, so now I have added the log file entries at least. So, and I've made a first test, debug some. So let's see if that really does work. The log file is called hand-logfile, how appropriate. And that's it. So now the question is, what's in it? Of course, I have to make some new lines, to introduce some new lines, and I will have to do so somewhere here. And also what I did at the last, so let's copy this whole string, put it here, and this one, put it here. It won't now be exactly the same time, but 15 is 15 in this case, so let's do it just like that. And let's go again. Right. 15 seconds, this should be written. And 15 seconds. Okay, I'm fine with that. So stop. Okay, this is not exactly the way I had hoped it would be. There's some one here which I don't expect. So somehow it is entirely correct. On the other hand, it does register the time. I have a new line to add here and to add it here as well. Anyway, more to debug, which some of you may not appreciate, will not appreciate, given the comments that I've got, but others like it. So, but that's for another time as well. So bit by bit and step by step I get more grip on the timing that my gripper is being released, my end effector, and that should do one time. So for now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. And if you like it, please consider a donation via either PayPal or Wired. And there's no need to be to have a PayPal account. Please click on the link and see. You can also become a patron and choose if you want your name mentioned or more. This is obviously going to be continued, so stay tuned. Have a nice day. Please click on subscribe on the logo or on the bell to be notified. Take a look at my website and take care. Bye.